Look at you go, legend guitarist, getting ready to go into the studio for your first time. Do you want to make sure that your studio trip is productive and you don't waste a whole bunch of time and money in the process? 5 tips coming for you. All right, legends, here's my 5 top tips to get you up to speed with going into the studio for the first time to record guitar. But if this content is helpful and you like it, please go down and hit that sub button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs by Christmas. So if you can help this baby channel hit that milestone, that'd be freaking awesome, and I'll love you forever. You know who else will love you forever? This little dude. Sub for Cosmo. Hashtag subs for Cosmo. Say hello. All right, guitarist, tip number 1. Are you ready for it? This one's going to be controversial, but learn your parts. The whole success of the recording process is going to hinge entirely on how well you know and can execute the bits that you want to record. There's nothing worse, and we call it red light fever, than when you practice at home heaps and heaps and heaps and you think you're prepared. Then you get to the studio, they hit record, the little red light comes on, and then you turn to absolute water. The best thing you can do is, once you think you know your parts well enough, practice some more. And then when you've done that, practice some more. And then when you've done that, get your phone out, record it, listen to it, and be critical about everything. Do you hear string noise? Do you hear finger noise? All that sort of stuff. Practice playing it flawlessly. So when you get into the studio, you can execute it quickly, because there's nothing worse than sitting there doing take after take, hating yourself, wasting time and wasting money. Learn your stuff, get to the studio, and be prepared to fucking tear it apart.
Practice some more.
Number 2, in saying that, come prepared to be flexible. If there are things that are not working in the song, your producer's role is to point that out to you and offer solutions of how you can fix certain elements of your production to best serve the song. Don't be so precious to shut people down. Have a list to them, try different ideas, but be prepared to be flexible. It leads to more creativity and better songs in the long run. You'll thank me for it. Number 3, restring your guitars. Every single one of them. Every single one that you plan to take in to record with, fresh strings. With one caveat: if you plan on having a guitar with like a really sort of dead, muted tone, don't change the strings on it. If that is going to be an effect that you're chasing, don't change the strings on it. But dull strings have the potential to kill a recording because they sound dull, lifeless. They're tricky to intonate as well. Your fingers will catch on the little burrs and the rusty bits as you're sliding up and down the neck, and it just leads to a pretty gross playing experience. Doesn't sound the best. And what, for $15 for a set of Ernie balls in Australia, just go out and change your strings. Don't be a tight ass. Next tip, while you got the strings off changing it, clean everything. Clean the fretboard, get all the muck off it, and then get your guitar set up playing awesome. Pay someone to do it if you have to, but make sure you pay attention to the intonation of the guitar, because there is nothing worse than thinking your guitar's in tune, because you've tuned it, you've played some cowboy chords, everything sounds mint, but as soon as you start getting up past the 9th fret, everything starts getting a little bit funky.
Sounds like someone wants to get funky.
Check your intonation. It's not hard. Depending on what guitar you have, there are guides everywhere on YouTube. There is no excuses. Basically, all you need is a screwdriver and a tuner. You can do it yourself at home in under 5 minutes, and the results are going to be magical when you record with it. Check your action. Check your pickup heights. Check your neck relief if you're confident using an Allen key. But just make sure you either get your guitar set up playing flawlessly by a professional or have a crack at it yourself. You're not going to break anything. You'll be right. The next tip I can give you: your live rig may not be what necessarily serves the song the best. Meaning, if you're running a whole bunch of distortion into a clean amp, and that's the sound that you use live and at home and at rehearsals and that, it may not necessarily be the best tone for the song that you're working on. So using an amp that the studio may have, or tools like a Kemper or a Tonex, you may be able to utilize the different tools that they've got in the studio to get you a better sound for the recording than you have in your live arsenal. Don't be so precious having to use your own gear. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. If the recording sounds good, it is good, regardless of what you use. In saying that though, if you've got certain pieces of gear that are integral to that song section, use it. Please feel free to use it. Go nuts. If you've got a specific sort of tape delay or a modulation effect that is super important to that song, make sure you use it, okay? Just be flexible with your approach to the gear that you use. But lastly, and this is the biggest tip that I can give to all guitarists who go into the studio for the first time: enjoy it. Have fun. Take a shit ton of video. Take heaps of photos so you can remember the day. Because one day when you're old and dusty and you look back on those days where you're with your first garage band and you've gone into the studio for the first time, you're going to smile your ass off. Believe me, I still do. And I bet you every gigging and recording artist does the exact same thing. This is basically the genesis of your lifelong pursuit as an artist. Document it. It is important. Have fun. Enjoy it. And don't let the occasion beat you up. You know, you're going to make mistakes. That is fine. It is all good. It's part of the learning process. Just go in there, do your best, throw some good solos out there, throw some good riffs out there, have fun with your mates, make some sick music, and be an absolute legend. But anyway, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. I'll see you guys later at the next one. But like I said, please go down and hit that subscribe button if this is helpful. Even if it's not, go and hit it anyway. Help us get up to 1,000 subs by Christmas, because that'd be sick. And young Cosmo down here who's grunting his ass off will love you eternally for it. Do you want to see him one more time? Yes. Yeah, you do. All right. You want to say bye to the lovely people on the interwebs? That'll do. See you guys. Bye.